Today I want to share with you the number one kid that I know is going to be a millionaire in the next 10 years, max. So people ask me all the time, they say, Benny, what do you have to do to be successful? How do I make sure that, I'm going to be set with money? How do I make sure that I'm disciplined? How do I make sure that I'm, being the best I can be? And this is the story that can just best explain the exact person that you want to emulate to find that success. So when I found this kid, I paid for a $3,000 program on school.com, and I had just gotten linked up with Ted Carr, my mentor, my millionaire mentor. And I was a DM setter. I started at the very bottom of a business, and I was starting to work my way up. And this guy had gone through the same process, right? But he saw that I was winning. So he reached out to me and said, hey, I just want to establish, a connection. I see what you're doing. You're crushing it, man. It's really, really cool. Any advice? And I said, yeah, sure. Can you hop on a call? And immediately he goes, yes. And we hopped on a call within 5 minutes of him reaching out. That action taking is one of the most important steps. Him just reaching out to establish connection. If you're not reaching out to people that you want to connect with, if you're not actually taking action and putting yourself in situations where you can be around successful people, you will never be successful. Number one. So now we're chatting. Now he's on my radar. Now I'm like, wow, this guy's fucking cool. He's 19 years old, right? 19 years old, hungry kid from UK. We hit it off. He's talking about, we're talking about boxing. We're talking about sports. We're talking about work, money, goals. I see where his morals are at. I see where his brain is at. I see how hungry he is. Now he's on my radar. So now we jump off. I tell him some stuff. He tells me some stuff. I go back to work and I'm crushing it, right? I'm crushing it. I go from the very, very bottom of a business, like the grunt work, right? Running all DMs, handling all the inbox stuff, and just 40 hours a week, if not 60, of just going through it, the mud. It's like a hazing process, but it's got to be done, right? Then I move up. I go from just running inboxes, then I start taking some calls, and then we realize, shoot, we need to delegate where this business is growing, right? Because when you have good people in a business, it grows. And my millionaire mentor goes, yo, do you have anybody in mind that would be, good to fill your role? It's a serious role. Like, it's going to be difficult to find another you. And I go, shit, I got an idea. So I reach out to dude, and he goes, listen, man, like that would be amazing. So he ends up working with us. This is what happens when you put yourself and you take action, right? Because now he's in my mind. Now I'm thinking, okay, I got a hungry kid who's ready to rock, who's trying to prove himself. As soon as an opportunity arises, I go back to him. So it might not happen right then, right? It might not happen. You might send 1,000 messages, have a couple of conversations, and nothing happens. Nothing hits until weeks, months, years later. But you got to be having the conversations, right? So now I hit him up, boom, training him. He's on. And listen, when I was running shit, I was crushing it. I was hitting numbers that were not seen in the business ever. Like I was doing big fucking numbers, KPIs. Like I was reaching out to so many people. He comes in and triples them. He comes in and fucking triples them. And now I'm looking at him going, holy crap, I made the right decision. This guy's incredible. And not only that, Ted, my millionaire mentor, is looking at him like, yo, this kid is for real. We need to make sure we're providing him the proper support so that he can even get better and better and better. So now he's the star player. Now he comes on and he's getting that special treatment, right? Because we know he's not going to abuse it. So we figure out exactly what we can do to make him better. So now we're taking time out of our day to go over his DMs. Ted Carr himself, millionaire mentor, is going through on video and like, okay, this is how we can improve this, and this. Within the week, he freaking 2X's again. His KPIs are just out of this earth, stratospheric. And we're having a blast because the discipline is there. Right? Every time we look and we check over, what's going on, because he's running Facebook, he's running school, he's running Instagram. Everything is done. Everything is done. So when we go and check, there's no, hey, dude, did you make sure to get this? No. It's, hey, dude, I saw you got this. Amazing. Let's do some reviews and let's get better. We don't have to waste time on making sure the job is done. The job is done. Now we get to use that extra time that we would spend on, you got to do this, on getting better. So the next thing is get this shit done. Get this shit done like everybody's watching you. Because a lot of the time, nobody's watching you, but a lot of the time people are watching you. You just don't know that they're watching you. So get it done. And that's what he did. He got it done. He was really crushing it, like absolutely absurd. And like I said, that's 10 hours a day. It's no joke what we were doing. And then what happened was we grew way more because he's crushing it so much that we needed more people. So now, trying to keep this short, but it's just such an incredible story. We're delegating, we're bringing in more people, and it's more difficult. The more people you bring in, it's very difficult to find somebody like him. And we have not found anybody like him yet. But what's great is we have brought in more people. So now he's moving to the next role, right? So he went from just doing the DMs. He did discovery calls. He did outbound calling. He's learning the entire structure of a business. Now we say, dude, let's practice doing some sales calls. You have the work ethic, right? And this is all within a span of about 3 months of him reaching out, not having any job, 19 years old, hungry, looking to learn, being employed with us, making his first, $4,000 as a 19-year-old, getting excited, and then saying, okay, I'm ready to do sales. Well, last month, he just made $6,000, which he couldn't even comprehend. He couldn't even comprehend 3 months ago when we were chatting about what his monthly. He's like, oh, I'd love to do 5K. That'd be good. He did 6K last month. In the beginning of this month, we got him on a couple of sales calls. He closed somebody for $12,000 and he closed somebody for $8,000, both paid in full. Because he's got the work ethic. Because everything that we put him on, he's going to get out there and he's going to do his best. He's going to be humble. He's going to say, yeah, I can take that shit. When I'm beating him up saying, listen, you got to do this, this, and this. He goes, yeah, I know. You're right. I'm going to do better. And he comes back stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay. So in a span of 3 months, this man went from no job with us, nothing with us, to making $6,000 a month. And now he's just starting to be a salesperson. So $10,000 a month is just on the horizon, 19 years old. We've got 20-year-olds in our business. We got 23-year-olds in our business. We got grown people in our business. They're not making what he's making. And people say, well, what's the difference between him and discipline? He has his morals in check. He has his fundamentals in check. He has his priorities in check. We're going on a retreat. We're grabbing a bunch of people and we're going to Playa del Carmen in Mexico in January, right? And if you guys want to go, send me a message. We're going to help business owners make their first $10,000 a month. If you already make a 10K a month, we're going to help you make 50 to 100, whatever you want. Shoot me a message, Mexico, whatever, right? I hit him up. I'm like, dude, we got a spot for you. We'd love to have you. And, everything's taken care of. Just buy a plane ticket. We're going to feed you. We're going to, whatever you need. We got a mansion. It's 16 plus bedrooms. Come through. He goes, man, I would love to, but I can't. What are you talking about? I got to take care of my mom. I got priorities. His priorities are so fucking beautiful that he's prioritizing making sure that his family is good rather than, what he constitutes as a bit of a vacation, but also, team building and building those skills, because he knows that he's still going to be able to build those necessary skills from home. Even though he would get a lot of value out of this, his priorities are set. That is what y'all are missing, man. Y'all are missing. Do a self-check on yourself. Do you have your priorities set? Do you have what you're doing this for set? Do you have the discipline to wake up even when you feel like shit and get everything done? Or do you need to take a day off, right? Because nobody actually needs to take a day off. You can get through it, okay? And people, this is what's going to happen. If you're around people that are enablers, they're going to say, oh, take the day off. That's a test for you. You should say, no, I don't need to take the day off. I'm going to go put the work in. Who are you to tell me you're not in the position that I want to be in, so you're not in the position to tell me to take a day off, okay? Understand that. Understand that you also need to have, this man is a boxer. This man is serious about his physical fitness. Every single dollar that he makes is either going to his family, his savings, or personal development. This man's reading every single day. He's reading at least 3 books a month. You guys should be taking notes. If you want to be successful, because I'm talking to the young men right now. If y'all want to be successful, this is who you need to emulate. These are the people that you need to be around. So after watching this video, and if you watched it all the way through, leave a comment. Let me know that you actually watched all the way through, because that's what hungry motherfuckers do, unless y'all busy working. If you're busy working, I love it. Y'all need to, 1, reach out to at least 3 people that you want to be in their position, right? Send them the message. Send them some love. Say, hey, I really enjoy your content. Try and offer them something. See if you've got anything in your skill stack to provide value and try and help them out. Number 2, if you're not doing a martial art or going to the gym, you need to start doing that immediately. Because if you're not dangerous, nobody gives a fuck about you. Women don't care about you and men don't respect you. Okay? You need to have serious muscle. I'm going to the gym right now. You need to have serious muscle and you need to be deadly as well. I box. You have to know how to fight. Okay? So 1, make sure that you are, doing your thing. Number 2, make sure that you are going to the gym, learning how to fight. Number 3, make sure that you are reading. Make sure that you're constantly ingesting knowledge and not just watching YouTube porn. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, Alex Hormozy videos up. No, motherfucker, read the book and then read the next book and then have a broad area of knowledge and expertise. Read 48 Laws of Power. Read dystopian novels, right? Understand the philosophies so that you can speak intelligently in every single situation. So no matter what, you never look stupid. Okay? Number 4, what else do we need? Make sure that your priorities are in check. Call your mama. Okay? Make sure that you're calling your mom. Make sure that you are, taking care of your family. That's extremely important. Take care of your girlfriend. Take care of your outer circle and take care of your inner circle. Because a lot of the time when we focus on being rich and doing our thing, we put so much time into the outer circle and we neglect the people who are right next to us, which is really fucked up. That's real fucked up, because what are you doing it for? So figure that out. Take this as inspiration. I mean, y'all will see, man. The real people in 5 to 10 years are going to be on the map. Like five years ago, I was just grinding. I was just grinding. Now, sitting in my Tessie, life is pretty good. But I'm still hungry as heck. And seeing these young kids who are trying to come up and take my spot, it just makes me hungrier. So get around winners and be a winner yourself. Put that thought process. And I posted this on my story earlier. Have the thought process in your brain. I'm the fucking man. You need that thought in your head, because otherwise you're not going to be having the confidence to make these reach outs. You're not going to feel like a pro. You got to think like a pro. You got to believe you're a pro. Number 2, a lot of y'all don't have this. Understand that you're a fucking bitch. And there's a lot of people that could fuck you up and have way more money than you and could take your bitch. Okay? And if you ain't even got a chick, that means you don't even have enough value to have a chick right now. Okay? So up your value. Understand you're not shit and you're the man. If you hold that, if you really have the discipline to understand that, then you'll be successful. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here thinking you're the man and you're around a bunch of bum-ass motherfuckers. So, of course you're going to think you're the man. You're a big fish in a small pond. Matter of fact, you're a medium fish. You're a slightly larger than average fish in a small pond. That's nothing, man. What happens when they let you out to the ocean is you get around some sharks, you get ate. Okay? Understand that. And a lot of these motherfuckers also, y'all are pussy. Okay? So if you are weak, you need to get big. If you don't know how to shoot a gun, you need to learn how to shoot a gun. If you don't know how to protect a female, then you can't even protect yourself. You need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to run. You need to be in serious peak physical condition. Okay? That's the easiest thing to do. You don't need to have any money to get shredded. Every single one of you, if you want to get rich, there's no reason you shouldn't have a six-pack. If you can have discipline in all areas of your life, you have discipline in working out, then you have discipline in getting that work in. You know what I'm saying? So this is that wake-up call. And if you're watching this through, this is very dense value. Put the work in or shut up or just give up.